You know, Sarah, as your godfather, I'd like to take all the credit in the world for the great successes you've had. But I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't.
You had an awful lot of great family support.
Yes.
And I can remember as clear as yesterday when your mom and dad told us that they had a beautiful little girl with Down syndrome and their concerns and worries for you. And I can remember when you were in grade school, naming the presidents. Every single one from George Washington up to George Bush. It was amazing. And it might have even then been just Bill Clinton. I think it was.
Yes, it was.
But you did remarkable things in school, but you had a lot of help, didn't you?
Yes, I did. With my parents, one-on-one with my parents, obviously. Even my godfather helped a lot with the president's situation. If it weren't for him, I would not known all those presidents. But I do want to say that my fourth grade dream was to meet Bill Clinton. And I keep writing letters to him, but I never mailed them. And I think of where they are right now. And keep saying, I don't understand why my teacher hates you. So that's why I keep on writing. But years and years later, until I started to work here 10 years ago at O'Malley Langan, I got that chance to meet Bill Clinton. Todd invited me to go to a party, and I went with him. It was just me. My parents were out doing grocery shopping, and I got to meet Bill Clinton. And obviously, you see my face. That's how I was when I first met him. Extremely speechless. And he called me afterwards, after he was done with everybody else. He literally grabbed me and said, let's take a picture of my buddy. It's my buddy. So that was pretty awesome.
Talk a little bit about your brothers and sisters and how they've impacted your life.
Oh yeah, they're wonderful brothers and sisters. Even my sister Jennifer, and my brother Randy and my brother Jeffrey, which they're all married, I could say.
And your Aunt Sarah, to how many nieces and nephews?
I have 3 nephews, 2 goddaughters, and, oh gosh, there's so many kids, I can't remember how many. I think altogether there are 8, but my brother Randy has 2 kids, and my brother Jeffrey has 6, down in Florida.
And you get down to Florida to see them a lot?
Not all the time, but...
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
But about once every 2 months you're down there.
About. If Todd lets me go.
And you had a great relationship with an uncle of yours who coached for the New Orleans
Yes.
Saints.
Joe.
And Sarah, you'd get down to see the Saints every once in a while. I met a lot of those football players, didn't you?
I met some.
And,
Just one, actually.
And you got another uncle that coaches for Houston?
That's where he is right now, actually, Joe Marciano. He's the special teams coordinator for Houston Texans. And I'm proud to say that he's not fired. Phew.
And Sarah, you've maintained your friendships with a lot of the kids you went to high school with. I was up for your birthday party a few weeks ago, and you had a great visit from a friend of yours from New York.
Yes.
Who was that?
My friend Liz. She's from Long Island, New York.
And she helped you with a buddy walk, didn't she?
She attended the buddy walk. She didn't really help. But I'm proud to say that I have a new friend in my life right now.
What's his name?
Oh, jeez. His name was Josh.
And ladies and gentlemen, I got to meet Josh as the godfather, and he was talking about this white-haired guy
Oh, yeah.
He's quite a young man. And you and he are seeing each other?
We talk on the phone a lot.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great, Sarah. And there's so much to be said and so much to do. And you keep very busy on behalf of the Down Syndrome Society. If there's one message that you'd like our audience to know about people with Down syndrome, what would it be?
Don't be discouraged if you're working with people with disabilities. If you're around them, be their friend. Don't be ashamed of hanging out with them, because that's what life is all about. Not because of me, but there's thousands of people with disabilities who could be one of your friends. So if you're friends with one or you work with one, please don't be discouraged. Just talk to them.
And let me say this as someone who's a friend of someone with Down syndrome. You will learn a lot more than you would ever realize by working with people
Yes.
that have ability in ways that most of us will never understand. So in this month of March, the month that we celebrate the accomplishments of those with Down syndrome, let's go out of our way to help someone with a disability and make their life a little better. And I can guarantee you it'll make your life better. Thanks so much for sharing your Sunday morning with us on You Be the Judge.